So as I said several days ago in the P Metallica rehousing video, I had another tenant for its old enclosure, which is right here. And so that is going to be the focus of this video today. We've got a rehouse to do, so I'm going to get set up. You guys get ready. Let's rehouse another tarantula. Alright, for this one we're going to use the same camera angle as the last one. And the same technique. Hopefully this will go as well as I hope that it will. I'll go ahead and say that this is another old world arboreal, and we'll just leave it at that for right now. Okay, I got the cork bark out of the way. Let's see if I can get the animal up and into my catch cup now. Not really sure of the temperament of this one because I haven't really interacted with it a whole lot. I don't see it a bunch either, so just don't know about the temperament. But so far, so good. And it is going to go into the bottle for us. There we go. All right. So now we will reveal the new tenant for the old P Metallica house. This is my Poecilotheria tigrina wasseli. That's a huge mouthful and it's very difficult to say. This one was part of a mystery box from Pulp Friction. Pretty interesting spider. It's got the it's quite striped. I guess that's why they call it the Wessel's tiger ornamental or something along those lines with tiger in it. But there it is. Let me get set up and we'll put it in its new home. Alright, so this was kind of unplanned. I went to set the bottle down and the tarantula made a break down the side of the enclosure, out and up on the outside. It is sitting nice and calm right now, but before it decides to bolt again, let's go ahead and see if we can't get it down into the enclosure, because that just really makes me nervous. I do not want a pokey loose in my house, so I'm just going to try, maybe, fingers crossed, to convince it to go right down into its cork bark hide. Okay, that worked out pretty well. I can probably show it to you guys now, maybe a little bit. There it is. Sorry. Down inside its new enclosure now. Crisis averted. We almost had an escape. That scared the snot out of me. So there we go. Poecilotheria tigrina wasseli rehoused. The P Metallica, not a whole lot to report, except for the fact that it has now adopted its cork bark, and of course it's a typical pokey now. When light hits it or the enclosure is disturbed, it retreats into its cork bark tube there. Plant's still doing well. I turned the light off because it was in the background of the video and it was really messing things up, but there we go. Again, there is my P. tigrina wasseli in its new home. Just a typical cork bark I got from a reptile expo. Fake plant, substrate, moss, and leaf litter. I did not put any real plants in here because it's just really not plausible right now. This is a temporary enclosure for this tarantula. Besides, with the design of the enclosure, hold on, where's the lid? With the design of the enclosure, it has a solid lid. There's no way to put a light up here for plants, so we will not be putting a plant in this one's house yet, but the next time we rehouse it, it will probably go in something just like the P Metallica, and yeah, and then hopefully all of my pokies end up in enclosures like that. Speaking of which, my P Ornata molted yesterday. That is the third or fourth time since I got it, and I'm astonished at the size difference between each molt. It's growing pretty quickly. Pulled the molt out. It was about 3¼ 3½ inches. So I bet you it's at 4 inches now. And some of you will remember when I got it several months ago, it was so small. I had drilled ventilation holes the exact same size as these, and it got out, and now it's going on the 4-inch mark. My Aphanopelma moriae molted. I can't really show you that because it stays underground. My Carabina versicolor molted. I will probably do just a quick look at it kind of video. I probably won't do any talking about it or anything, just show it. Let's see. Oh, my Hapalopus Columbia large molted the other day, so I will be rehousing it very soon. That's all I can think of right now, so I hope you did enjoy this video, and then you will let me know with a thumbs up and a comment, and share this video with your friends, and of course subscribe. Take care of yourselves and each other. God bless.